Today we're testing a tactic based on the Sortitoutsi website, and I've also got an announcement coming as well in this video, so keep your eyes peeled for that. What is going on there, guys? Kempy here and welcome back to the channel, and today is a tactic test and it is done on a JoesephVY tactic. Now if you guys are brand new to the channel, we have tested this guy's tactics many times and they are often game-breakingly good, so I bring you a tactic today created by the legend, also with a massive announcement, which I'm very proud to say that I am now partnering up with Sortitoutsi, and you can see me making content on their YouTube channel 2 times a week. So on this channel we do a tactic video on a Monday and a Friday, and a rebuild on a Wednesday and a Sunday. The plan is over on Sortitoutsi to do another tactic video, which will usually be created by myself on the Tuesday, and the rebuild on the Thursday. So you can see 6 days of Kempy. So that is a lot to take in, but I'm absolutely buzzing, and a massive thank you to the guys at Sortitoutsi for getting me that partnership. If you can, make sure, if you are brand new to the channel from that, just to make sure to follow all these things here. We've got Twitch, we've got TikTok, we've got Twitter, and we've got YouTube. So go ahead, follow, like, subscribe on all of them things. It helps me out massively, and I have to say I'm massively proud of that sort of announcement and that achievement for myself as well. So a massive thank you to all of you guys that have supported from day one. But today is about a tactic as well, and it is from the Sortitoutsi website, and it's from the legend that is JoesephVY. It's called the Assembler. We'll get into everything in just a second, but you can see a very strong season with PSG, to the point we nearly won every single game. We lost one game to RSD Lens and it was 1-0, which is infuriating because a 38 out of 38 win season would have been outrageous. But 37 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss. In the data hub, you're looking at 3.37 goals, 0.58 conceded per game. And if you go in depth into the actual stats of the team as well, most goals, fewest conceded, most clean sheets, most dribbles, most points, most shots, fewest shots, and possession-wise, we come in 4th on 57% possession as well. Obviously not top of the range, but extremely high on that. So very good to see. We obviously also did win the Trophy de Champ and also the Coupe de France. I'm going to show you the highlights of that Coupe de France game right now. It was a 6-0 thumping against Lorient, and the tactic itself is very free-flowing. You can see Fabian there finding Messi, who does grab a hat-trick in this game. The tactic is set out so you've got 2 cams and a striker. You've got a DM and you've got your right mid and left mid. Sergio Ramos is bursting through and he finds Messi. We'd have to see where Sergio Ramos was playing in this game, because things do get a little bit wild. You've got Hakimi now running down this left-hand side on the ball. He does find Fabian on rushing through, beats his man in the box with an absolute lovely bit of skill, and does score to make it 4-0, I believe, maybe even 3. There's so many goals. Messi in the box now, dribbling through. What's he going to do? Sets it all the way back to Sergio Ramos, who blasts it in from 30 yards and puts it in that top corner. I think I know exactly where he is playing. Messi from the penalty spot, making it 5-0. And one last goal. Fabian receiving the ball on his back foot. A shot, and Vogo saves. Solar is there first. Sets it back to Noddy Mukiele. And how are them wingbacks so high up? And how are they in the box? Well, it is inverted wingbacks, of course. Sergio Ramos, you saw him in the cam roll there. You saw him darting through the team. That role is absolutely fantastic. So the wingers are on defensive wingers. You've got inverted wing backs, and it sort of creates this wonderful free-flowing system, which you just saw is absolutely beautiful. But we'll get into the tactic breakdown in just a second. I did also test with Valencia, and Valencia are going to be the team that we rebuild this weekend. Now you can see straight away with Valencia, we've come second in the league. These lads in real life are right down the bottom of the Liga Santander. They are 19th, I believe. They had a massive result at the weekend, I think beating Elche, who are pretty much relegated already. We managed to finish second with a 60 goal difference, and Edinson Cavani absolutely destroyed the system. The man is an absolute god. He's got 16 finishing, he's got decent pace, strength, acceleration, etc. Determination, also very strong. But it also does show that your strikers do score lots and lots of goals in this system. Obviously, in that game we just watched, you didn't see 6 goals from the striker. You saw it from everyone else. We did end up winning the Copa del Rey as well. A 3-1 victory. I think it's only fair I'll show you the highlights of that one too. Well, very frustrating. I can't actually show you the highlights of that one because it was so far long ago. It was literally the one game before you can pay it. A great ball there from Yunus Munster going to Hugo Duro, who is behind the striker. I'm showing you a 3-0 victory against Real San Sebastian, where Edinson Cavani scored 2 goals. I think you guys should see the strikers do also score lots of goals. A front post Cavani header there, making it 2-0. And now you can see some beautiful build-up play. Ilax Mariba to Musa, a fantastic ball to Cavani, chests it down, beats his man, and just slots it past the keeper. We show that one in 3D. I'm normally a 2D kind of guy when it comes to showing highlights, but we have to show you that in 3D. You can see very dominant, 3.31 XG, 47% possession, but 21 shots, 12 on target. Obviously, winning the Copa del Rey is fantastic. The semi-finals of the Super Copa as well, knocked out by Real Madrid and only 3 points behind league leaders at Barcelona. Level on points of Madrid, to be fair, but clear of everyone else. So a very, very good system. And the tactic itself is now time to break down. So you start off with a sweeper keeper on defend in goal with tackle harder. Inverted wing back on support on the right back role. Shoot less often, get further forward and tackle harder. Boy, did we see that with Sergio Ramos. I mean, the guy was basically a right striker. Inverted wing back on the left, the exact same instructions. Ball playing defender on centre back, dribble more, tackle harder on both of them. You've then got a DM just in front, and this guy is Hugo Guillamon. Hold position and tackle harder. Two absolutely wild positions on this game. Defensive wingers. When you have them inverted wing backs, they are so key. Cross from byline, shoot less often, and get further forward. It's actually not even a defensive winger because them instructions make it more of a winger. But it works, and it's mind-blowing. This guy, Joseph, is an absolute genius. This tactic is available to download on Sortitoutsi, and also I'll chuck a link to it in the Discord channel as well, so you can download this tactic. And shallow striker, both of them on tackle harder, and an advanced forward also on tackle harder. Interestingly, the mentality is set to balanced, which is not normally what you like, not normally what you do see. It's normally positive or attacking. And then you got a lot of instructions, and this is where the genius happens. Shorter passing, pass it into space, underlap left, underlap right, focus play down the left, focus play down the right. How does that even work? Shorter passing directness, a high tempo, run at defence with low crosses. Now, straight away that blows my mind. This graph here, what even is that? But the fact it works is fantastic. In transition, you're going to roll it out, counter and counter press. No specific places to roll it out. Just rolling it normally, obviously, to the centre backs or full backs. But the counter and counter press is fairly standard on this year's FM. And out of possession as well. That standard defensive line, which I do like to implement myself. I do not like my line to be too high up because I get very scared that they're going to run way too far up and we're going to get caught on the counter. So I like the fact he has gone with that. It's a high press system. You're getting stuck in. You're preventing the shortcut distribution, and you're triggering the press as much as often as possible. And lastly, just to check the data hub with an underdog side, 2.55 goals per game, 0.97 conceded per game is very, very good. And that is all for the video. Again, massive thank you to Sortitoutsi for the allowing me to get partnered with them. I mean, like I said, I'm so excited. First content will be out next Tuesday. I think that's the 2nd of May, possibly, I think. And then that'll be a tactic that I've created myself. It's absolutely fantastic. And then on Thursday is a rebuild as well. So look forward to both of them. The Sortitoutsi links will be down in the description. If you don't know who they are, you're missing out. You've probably downloaded stuff from them before. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you next time.